What's up, YouTube fam? Thanks so much for coming back for Wedding Shredding episode number 3.
What's going on, guys?
This was our week number 2, and here you're seeing our shoulder workout.
This is just us warming up our rotator cuffs and really just trying to get the shoulder girdle completely warmed up before we start doing any of our movements with heavier weights.
Yeah, so we moved from these exercises straight into, you'll see the Arnold Press. And when you are doing these exercises, make sure to use the lightest weight possible, 2.5 or 5 pounds. So here's that Arnold Press I was talking about. We weren't going super heavy on it, still keeping pretty moderate reps, right around 12 to 15 reps. But I did make sure that I was struggling by the end of each set. So you'll see here in that last rep, I really had to push to get it up. And then these are our favorite
side lateral machine in the entire gym. Have used a lot. This one just isolates the delt so much better. You get a crazy pump, a really good burn, and it's got a couple different angles you can adjust the handles, so it's just awesome all around.
And you can lower the weight to almost nothing, and it makes you feel like a little baby.
Here Emily's doing the cable upright rows. The cable just seems like it's better. It's good for keeping tension through the whole range of motion. Also allows your shoulders to move in a better pattern.
And then here the cable front raises. Brandon really likes these over the barbell. You'll see here we did a lot of the cable exercises for this workout. It's just good to switch it up. So nothing too fancy, kept it simple to simple movements. But that's about it for the workout footage for this. We hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you later.
Bye. So we just got home from the gym and came home to an Arctic Zero package in the mail. And it was packed so cute that I had to show you guys. It has a little blue ribbon and a handwritten note with my name on it. That's so sweet of them. Okay, sorry for the bad angle. You're like sitting on top of the box. But we have key lime pie. They gave me all of the chunky ones. So key lime pie, buttery pecan, cool mint chip, which is like mint chocolate chip. I can't talk today. A little bit chippy. I think that's really cute. And then cookie dough chip. I've had this one and I know that it's delicious and I can't wait to dig into it. So I'm definitely gonna have to give these a shot and let you guys know what I think about them.
Yes.
Adulting 101.
Adulting.
You gotta have a ladle.
We love cooking stuff.
I wonder if this is upsetting because my face is not in it. Is that better? I know what this is.
What is
I know
it?
what this is.
What is it?
Yes!
Basting brush.
I've been wanting
one of
this
those forever.
so that I can take my coconut oil and put it on my sweet potatoes. Yes!
And on chicken and stuff for marinating.
Yeah. So we can bake cookies and they can cool on a cooling rack. Look how.
And that's a giant cooling rack, so tons of cookies.
So this just means that we have to cook like, you know.
Enough for us and the neighbors.
Like all of the neighbors. And since we only know the ones next door, we're gonna have to eat the ones for everyone else. Yay! Thank you guys so much. You're probably not gonna see this, but
Thank
neighbors,
you.
you are
You
the
guys
bomb.
are awesome.
.com. Okay.
Hi, buddy.
Okay, Thor. You
my
can
God.
be in it too. I promise. You can be in it
Oh my
too.
god. Sit. Hey. You gotta relax.
Thor,
You gotta relax.
sit. Please.
We had them perfectly in the frame, so this isn't going as planned.
Cut. Oh. Week 2 updates. This is how our life has been going for week number 2.
Thor.
Okay, so week number 2
Oh man.
went really great, but we didn't exactly get to record as much as we wanted.
Yeah, we didn't film a whole lot. We've just been crazy busy. I think we got a few exercises here and there. Nothing full, nothing crazy.
We just got mauled by our dogs, sorry.
Yeah, no kidding. Slimed and mauled.
Ugh.
But it's been crazy. It's been really hectic. We're getting ready to go home.
Yay!
So everybody's going to get to meet the families.
So
It's gonna
we've
be
just
awesome.
been like super busy. We're packing today.
And by packing, she's pretty much been packing all of our supplements, all of our proteins and
the
everything.
important stuff. Hashtag meal prep.
The gains.
we'll show you guys a little video clip of our little meal prep that we've done. And so basically, throughout the next week, we plan on cheating once a day. It seems pretty ridiculous, but we're going to kind of account for it throughout the rest of the day. So you'll see that in the next week.
Being with our families, it's going to be probably like some pretty carb-heavy and fat-heavy meals. So it's bound to happen no matter what. So we have to have room for at least one of them each day because that's just how our families are.
Yeah, so instead of like trying to be like, oh, I'm just going to try not to eat it and then eat our normal meals and then end up eating that on top of it anyways, we're just accounting for it ahead of time and making adjustments elsewhere. But like I said, we'll tell you all that in the next week.
Yeah.
So a few people have emailed and asked a few questions, and I love that you guys have been enjoying these vlogs and want to know more about us. So someone asked, how did you and Brandon meet?
We met at a pool party / crawfish boil years ago. It feels like now. It was
years
5
ago.
years ago.
Yeah. Tail out of there.
And I showed up with one of my friends. I had never seen her before in my life, had no idea who she was.
And I was friends with his friend, like good friends, because we worked together. And I was like, hello, who is this guy that you brought? And why have I never seen him? He was like locked into prison apparently. But, yeah, I thought he was really cute, so I tried to push him in the pool.
She tried to push me in the pool, and then I probably almost killed her on accident. I hooked one of her legs with my arm and threw her over my shoulder into the pool, and I can't believe she didn't hit the concrete.
I was like this close from hitting my head on the concrete, but
if she would have, I would have felt terrible, and we'd probably still be together today because I would have gone straight to the hospital with some flowers, but it probably wouldn't have gone as smooth.
No. Yep, so that's how we met, and then he came out to my work, and he actually gave me his number on a napkin.
Aww.
Because I was a bartender.
What a cheese ball.
And I actually kept his number. I texted him to tell him I couldn't come hang out. And then he texted me every day after that, and I was like, why is this guy still texting me? I told him I wasn't going to hang out.
Well, don't make me sound creepy or something.
You weren't, but I loved it. Anyways, so that's how we met, and then our first date was, what?
When we went to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the gun range, and it wasn't a date.
Yeah, it was not a date.
Emily would not go on a date with a guy.
I was done dating at that point completely.
So I'm like, okay, it's not a date. We'll just go shoot some guns, and we'll go get some Smoothie King.
He made it so casual. He was like, I haven't shot my gun in so long. Like, you want to go shoot it? I was like, okay. And then my roommates were like, Emily, you're not supposed to be dating. And I was like, it's not a date.
And then she's like, he didn't even hug me. I'm like, well, it wasn't a date. I mean,
he didn't even hug me goodbye. And I was like, okay, okay.
Playing hard to get. It worked.
People have been asking how to get your significant other or boyfriend on board with you competing. So whenever we first, or I guess I first looked up, NPC bikini competitions on YouTube, and we saw them competing on stage. That was the first time that we had ever seen a bikini competition. We both were like, oh, wow. And Brandon was like, you will never do that.
I don't ever remember saying that, but she has a better memory than me, so I believe her.
Yeah, so I remember distinctly he was like, you will never do that. Because it's girls on stage in a bikini posing, and when you don't understand the poses, it's very just kind of new and like, whoa, like what's going on here? You don't understand it.
Yeah, then it was like after going to the first show, I think after the first show, not only she, but I was hooked. I was like, this isn't just like people going up there trying to impress everyone and like, it's doing it for their own ego. That isn't what it is or what it was. And it was just like really exciting for me. It was like I started to learn more about the sport, met other athletes, met coaches, stuff like that. And the more you get involved and the more you learn, the more you want to be a part of it for yourself or for your significant other. And that's exactly like what happened to me. It kind of transformed my whole opinion on it. And I love the sport now.
Yeah, and I know for me, that first show that we went to, I saw the bodybuilders get on stage, and it's like guys wearing these tiny little bikini type things, so you're not sure what to think about it. But when I saw them on stage and I saw them posing and like sweating from posing so hard and all the muscle and everything, I just had this like newfound respect for them. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is what bodybuilding is. And I just like, I already have children now. That's weird. I don't know. I just like fell in love with it, and I fell in love with the hard work and the dedication and the passion that they had for their sport. And so I think that the more that you get exposure to it and the more that you expose your significant other to it, you'll learn more about it. And I think either you're going to fall in love with it like we did, or you're just forever going to be like, it's not for me.
Now, when she goes to a show, it's like we're going into a show. I'm like the support system. I help her with her prep. I help her with meal prep and food and like just having everything ready for show day and all of that stuff. And when she wins, it's a win for me. Like, it's just, that's how excited I get. I feel like I'm gonna puke when she's on stage. Like, my heart is going a million miles an hour. And
it's USA is the Periscope
awesome.
You were doing.
Yeah. I literally felt like I was gonna pass out or throw up at USA's. It was crazy. But that's just how it is. Like, I know it's like an individual sport, but when you have a support system with you, it's like a team sport, and it's awesome.
And it's really cool. A lot of people also ask like how to get your family on board. And it's kind of the same thing, you know, when you first start doing it, it's going to be weird and new to them and something that they're kind of unsure of. But the more that they see you do it and the more they see how you're just striving to be your best every single day, the more that they're going to get involved into it. My entire family was actually on that Periscope watching me on stage. And they said that they were all at home screaming at their phones like, oh my God, what's happening? Do you know what's happening? They were like all going crazy. And it was awesome for me to like be able to go back and read all the comments and stuff. You could just like feel the tension and excitement in that. And as a competitor, I know it feels absolutely amazing. And like there's nothing like having your significant other, best friend, fiance, about to be husband, entire family, like everyone on board. It just means so much more to you. So, you know, if you're trying to get your significant other or maybe your family on board, just know that, you know, it's okay if they don't get it right at the beginning and don't expect them to. It's
going to be a process.
It's a process.
If you're like just craving it and wanting to do it so bad, like, yes, you want to get everyone's support, but you're not going to always get everyone's support right in the beginning. Having your significant other, that's going to be the most important one. If you can get them to even just say yes and to come to the show and just see you do one show, I guarantee after that, if you love it, they're going to be hooked.
We just wanted to make sure that we did update you guys before we go to Texas. We're incredibly excited. I am bringing my computer, so I'm hoping that we can get a YouTube video up possibly while we're there of the first half maybe. But if not, for sure, when we get home next Tuesday, we will attach our progress pictures for this week. I think I actually do see improvements from week 1.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah,
I feel like I do in the mirror, and then we take pictures, and I'm like, I look the same.
We're also taking pictures in the most unflattering position, just like straight on. That's like never flattering for anyone. If you've ever done a photo shoot or fitness modeling or anything, you know that straight on is like the worst angle. But we just wanted to make sure that it was just very easy to keep taking the same photo.
Yeah.
So that we could compare progress.
Conan keeps like scooting closer and closer to the camera and trying to get it in.
Famous.
I want to be famous.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's say goodbye to them. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed week number 2, and we're headed to Texas.
Thanks, Thor.
Cut. So we will see you guys for wedding prep week number 3.